Welcome to Ultimate Chess Teacher, your official chess partner.
Hello, Heramb.
Yeah,
Heramb, can you switch on your camera?
yeah, sure. Yeah, yeah. Hello, sir.
Hi, Heramb. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great.
So tell me, how are you doing and how can I help you?
I'm doing great. Actually, I want. Yeah, hello, sir. So, am I
Yeah,
audible?
very much, very much. Where are you from?
I'm from Pune. So,
Pune. Fantastic, very close. And how strong are you at
yeah.
chess?
I'm. My highest rating was 1786. So, I'm a 1786 rated player.
You have a FIDE rating, okay?
Yeah.
And do you play chess actively or what do you do? What's your profession?
Yeah. Uh, so,
Are you playing
professionally,
a chess game right now while talking to me?
no, no, I was following your stream on Google, but it was mismatching. I mean, the audio and this uh, s- um,
Yeah, no, of course. The stream is a little
Discord
bit
was,
lagging, of
yeah,
course.
yeah. Actually, I had two questions. So I actually wanted to show you a game,
Okay.
uh, and I wanted to ask you what improvements can I do there. So,
Have you sent me the game?
no. So we can, I can tell you the moves. So can we just
Okay,
see it on the chessboard?
sure. Okay, so Heram would like to show a game. His rating is 1786. He he has been playing chess. What's your profession, Heram, right now?
No, I'm 19 years old. I'm from a commerce stream. I cleared the CA foundation exam,
Wow.
and I was doing that, but the lockdown came, and
And chess is more important now. Okay.
okay, yeah.
So tell me the
Uh,
game.
so this is a game which I played against Indian IM, and I actually won the game.
Okay.
But there were some moments in the game which I found very difficult for me.
Who was the
So I would
IM?
like to. Should I disclose it? I mean.
Yeah, why not? I mean, he's lost a game. I Everyone loses in chess.
Okay, so he was Samir Katmai from
Samir. Okay.
India.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I started with d4.
Yeah.
He played d5.
Can you see the stream? Like, can you see it on
Uh,
Discord? Can you see my screen?
yeah. No, I cannot. Yeah, I can see your chess screen.
D4, D5. Can you see the moves?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I played c4.
Mm-hmm.
He played c6.
Okay.
I played a knight c3. He played knight f6,
Mm-hmm.
knight f3,
Okay.
and suddenly he here took d takes c4.
Okay. D takes C4 is a main line, yeah?
Oh, actually, I don't know because I think many players play e6 or something like that. So I thought that
E6 is the main move here, and D into C4 is the
okay,
is the main move in the Slav. Yeah. So what did you do?
oh, yeah, I played a4.
Okay, that's the best move.
Yeah, uh, here he played. Yeah, here he played a5.
Mm-hmm.
Now I played e4.
Okay.
Now he went bishop to g4,
Okay.
and now I took on c4 here. Bishop takes c4. The simple point is that if he takes bishop takes f3,
Yeah.
which he did not do, I can take queen takes f3.
Queen takes. Okay.
Oh, queen takes f3. and after queen takes d4, I mean queen takes d4, I can play queen e2,
Hmm.
and the point is now I can play bishop e3 followed by f4 and then castles.
Yeah, I believe you have some
So that was,
compensation for sure, but why
yeah,
not? Why not just take with the G pawn here? I feel that position is also pretty good for you. I don't see any problems. I know that you have kind of moved this pawn, but even after castling, like for example, let's say e6, bishop e3, bishop e7, you can always castle in such positions because king h1, rook g1, the king would be pretty safe here.
oh,
So it's not a
okay.
such a bad position to double up the pawns here, especially because he gave up his light square bishop. Anyway, so he didn't take right on f3.
Yeah, no, he played e6. Now I played castles.
Okay.
Now he took bishop f3. Now he took bf3. Now queen f3.
Ah, so you've still played for this idea. By the way, I still feel
Yeah,
gf3 is
gf3.
completely okay.
Gf3.
I mean, it shouldn't be a problem. So okay, queen f3. He took on d4.
Yeah, yeah. Obviously, he has to take.
He has to
Otherwise,
take, otherwise you are just two bishops for and a strong pawn center here. So he took on d4. Then you went queen e2.
we need to. Now he played knight bd7.
Okay,
Now I played bishop e3.
makes sense.
Simply he went back queen e5.
Queen e5. Okay, one more tempo. Yeah, let's go f4.
Yeah, f4. Yeah, that's what I saw. And here actually, I mean, I thought that I'm playing against a much stronger player betting wise. So let me just complicate the things up. So by that, I was trying to complicate some position.
You are trying to
He played queen to
complicate.
c7.
Okay. By the way, if queen h5, I
Yeah,
believe that you can take on h5, knight h5, and
yeah,
e5.
and the knight is, yeah, actually, I didn't see e5, but I just saw that the knight is cornered, and I said that if he plays that, then I should think because I should not waste time on queen h5 because I was actually pretty sure that he will not play queen h5.
Yeah.
I don't actually like that move because uh, that's the knight is cornered. So he plays queen c7. I played rook a d1. Here actually I also had one more option. I could have played f5 instead of rook a d1. But in the game, I thought that principle of the least active piece, so I just played
Yeah,
rook a
I
d1.
am fine with rook a d1. That's a
Yeah, rook
good
a
move.
d1.
Did he go bishop c5 here?
Yeah, he should have played bishop c5, but he played bishop to b4.
Mm, okay. I think usually when your opponent has two bishops, if you can exchange one of them, it at least
One of the bishops.
reduces some of his active play here. Maybe black should be fine because next move he can go queen b6, try to take advantage of this. But okay, he went bishop b4. Samir, by the way, is a very aggressive player. He likes to attack.
Mm. Uh, Here I went f5.
Hmm.
He played e5.
f5 is actually giving up the e5 square, but at the same time you are making use of your lead in development to open up the position, so it's a perfectly viable move. e5 then.
Yeah, and now I played a very interesting looking option, but when I checked it with the engine, so this was the question what I wanted to ask you.
Hmm.
So this here I played bishop to e6.
Okay, very nice. Like
So
Tal,
the
yeah?
point is,
This is Tal
yeah,
Tal. Mikhail
yeah,
Tal.
I like Tal and Kasparov. They are my personal favorites. I just like to attack. I mean, I'm a very attacking player. If it's a defensive uh, way of playing, I don't usually. I'm not very comfortable with that.
Okay.
I'm actually learning that too because I saw some of the videos of Ramesh sir, and so he says that once you reach the 1800s level, you should start seeing the positions. I mean the areas which don't come naturally to you. So that is also and then. But the question I wanted to ask you is, I played bishop e6 here. Now the point is, if he takes f takes e6, I take f takes e6. And after knight f8,
Yeah.
I take rook takes f6.
Nice, nice. So you are all going all in. He
Yeah, and
takes.
after g takes f6, I play queen to h5 check.
Mhm. Does this
And
work?
after he plays knight g6, I play rook to d7.
Okay.
And
Wow.
okay, now he has to play queen to c8. And okay, I thought that I will play after queen to c8, I will play something like queen f6, and I have enough compensation. So
Queen
that is,
h6.
yeah, with the idea of playing queen g7 and okay, maybe queen f7 mate, or maybe grab the h7 pawn first and attack somewhere.
Nice, Hiram. Actually, this is very, very interesting way you played, because you are right now a full rook down, but you see that all his pieces are not able to
Ah,
get
passive.
into the game, and that is the reason why you. I like it. I'm very impressed. By the way, did you consider here a move like queen into d7?
Yeah, I think I saw that
Because after
yesterday.
take, I believe that this could be a better position for black to aim than what he did in the game. I mean, this could still be completely fine for you, but in the game he just landed in a very passive, I mean, not in the game, but this variation which you showed after rook
Yeah,
d7, because here he has two rooks for the queen, and perhaps a playable position, no?
yeah, maybe, but I thought that if he castles, then he will be a simple pawn up, and I won't have that much of counterplay.
I'm
So
not
I
sure.
went for that.
I'm not sure. For example, yeah, that is true that right now this pawn is also under attack. Like after bishop c3, knight e4 is a threat. Because I was thinking maybe we can think of g4, g5 plans,
So
which is kind
okay,
of,
after castles,
yeah, which is kind of in your spirit, right? But let's say, for
yeah.
example, if I go g4, he takes here, and takes on e4.
Oh, but why? I think we should not hurry. We should first, um,
We should first
instead of
remove our
g4,
bishop, right? I mean,
yeah, maybe bishop g.
maybe
Oh no,
bishop
bishop g4.
f2 here,
Yeah, bishop f2 is fine.
possibly, because
Bishop f2
bishop
and
f2.
g4.
I'm thinking, what if knight c5, putting more pressure on e4. He's not so bad in this position. Like
Yeah, yeah, obviously.
he has been able to activate his pieces.
Mm. No, actually, the position is equal. I think it is equal because black has a pawn, but white has completed his development and he has started some attack. So maybe white had some compensation for the pawn, but as many people say, a pawn is a pawn. So I think black will hold somehow.
I think Ilam Parthi suggests an interesting idea which I just saw now, which is after g4. He says if you take, there is bishop f7,
Oh,
king
oh,
f7,
wow.
and queen c4,
And queen to c4 check. Wow.
and then try to take
Yes.
this. I'm not sure if it's still enough, but it's something. I mean, if there's something going on. Let's say king f8, and now I can even consider knight moves like knight d5 if it's working. Maybe not. Maybe they are not
Yeah,
working.
I think we can take knight takes e4 also with the idea of maybe no no knight takes
Yeah, knight takes e4. Oh, no, no. I'm
knight
sorry. I'm
and
sorry. I'm sorry. I did something wrong. Bishop c3, of course, first.
oh yeah,
B into c3, because
yes,
otherwise
yes.
I'll just take the knight. A knight into
Oh, just
e4.
take the knight over.
Take,
Yeah,
take, and queen c4,
and then queen c4.
and king f8, and now take on e4. And maybe this
Mm,
position is interesting because he's lost his right of castling, and then maybe you can always think about g5 f6 pushes in the position, could be risky for
yeah.
black. Coming back, if g4 he
Mm.
doesn't take, and if he castles here, this is also interesting
Oh,
because now g5.
but I think why will he castle? I mean, he might sense the danger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but my point is that if I'm able to attack your center, and if I get this king here, you don't have this bishop f7 ideas. Maybe you have overextended your position. I'm not so afraid of your attack.
But after, for example, if I play g5 here, as you
Yeah,
said,
yeah, it looks it
now you will take bishop takes c3 or
yes,
something.
but now this is hanging, right?
Yeah, with the idea of queen g4 maybe.
Yeah, next move I'll take rook d7, maybe queen g4 is coming, fg7. This looks scary. This looks very scary. So maybe here g4 is not such a foolish idea to play. And here, if he takes, and now castles, I think that looks more likely, because now the point is if I go g5, you take on e4 and there is no bishop f7 as well, and the knight is defended.
Oh,
But I feel that you have given up your key bishop here on b4, so maybe I can go
yeah, and
bishop c1. I'm not sure, because bishop c1, my
yeah,
threat is g5 now, and you could play knight c5. I wanted to try with bishop a3, but already this is too much of material I've given, like knight e4, and it seems like black is just okay. I mean, black is doing very fine. So maybe this entire concept with
yeah. If
g4.
if we try bishop f2 after g4, bishop c3, bishop c3, bc3, castles.
Very good. Keeping an
Now
eye
I
on
play bishop
this.
f2.
Keeping an eye on
Yeah,
this.
and I'm keeping the eye on the c5 square. Now the point is I want to play g5,
Yeah, yeah, very
and
possible. Very possible. How does he stop this?
uh,
I think g5 is a very big threat. If he goes h6, you can go h4,
oh h4,
and
yeah,
then he
h4
may
is good.
try to stop this with knight h7. But it is passive. It is passive, and you have compensation. I mean, if I start the engine, I'm sure it will show that this position is around equal, uh, or at least maybe even that's my feeling. Let's see
Uh,
if I'm right or wrong. I always like to test myself.
yeah, and one more question. I
Oh,
mean,
it's
should we
winning.
put
It's
the games
winning
on
for white.
engine?
G5 takes,
Okay, it's
takes,
winning. Wow.
knight G5, and maybe bishop H4. And this is how you're playing. Yeah, you're just going into the attack like now there is no care in the world. You have weaknesses all over, but you want to checkmate this guy. That's the only thing that is on your mind. So,
Yeah.
I
So yeah,
believe, I
let
believe
us know.
after e5, let's go g4. Let's try to think if this move makes anything that black can do. I would say black can go h6, or we need to little bit carefully look at bishop c3, knight e4, bishop f7, king f7, and queen c4. What is happening here? Maybe, or you
Yeah,
also
but
have to look at king f8 in this position.
my feeling is white is better here
Yeah,
because even if you play king f8, I can
bishop
maybe I
e6.
can play
I like this bishop e6 because even
yeah
if you can win
bishop
an
e6.
exchange like knight into c3, I still am very scared. Like for example, I can go. I'm not sure about the exact move. Maybe queen c4, knight d1, rook d1, and you can see that this position is very dangerous for black because bishop knight is hanging, bishop c5 is coming. There's a lot of problems.
Yeah,
So, um, if he takes, king takes, and queen c4, king f8 takes, again you have to assess this position whether this is good for you or not. I think it looks good, at least because now you have g5.
oh no 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 no. Uh, and queen c4. I think first you after knight f6. First, I think we should play bishop c5 check.
Bishop c5 check. Yeah. And then king g8.
Oh, queen g8.
Yeah, queen c4. I want to go queen f7.
Queen
But
c4.
I already feel
Okay.
even if you get this end game like takes, and g5,
On g5.
and then
Yeah,
rook
great.
coming into d7,
Rook to d7. This is very dangerous for black.
he may block here, but c4. I get this feeling
Yeah.
that this is dangerous, very dangerous. So
Okay.
your idea of bishop e6, Heram, I have a question.
Yeah.
What if I just castle Here, I mean, I'm not interested in touching your bishop. What was your plan?
Yeah, so the point was I take bishop takes d7
Yeah, then I take back.
and then f6.
Ah, you want to do this.
This is actually this is what happened, but just take back
This happened
a
in the
little
game?
bit. Yeah, this happened in the game. He played g6. Now the point was, now when I checked this with the engine shows you should not castle. So one more move back. Yeah. So now Samir in fact castled. He also got scared of the attack. But what actually happened that the engine shows knight c5.
Mm-hmm.
So you should play knight to c5.
Yeah.
And here I saw that when I was considering the move bishop e6 in my candidates were bishop f7, bishop e6, and some moves, maybe bishop g5 and something like that. So when I was considering the move bishop e6, he played knight c5, and I saw queen c4 here. So I thought that white is winning even after queen c4. Okay, I am getting a piece. But then I missed the move queen e7.
Queen e7 is a nice
And
move because it defends c5.
yeah,
Also, now you're threatening to take on e6.
yeah, and when I saw this that I missed this, I was very I was shocked. I thought that okay, I thought for so long because I took almost 10 minutes to find the move bishop e6, and when I saw that, oh no, I just missed a two move variation, I was lost. So basically, my question was that now I played this move bishop e6 with a strong player. I mean, a player who is rated about 2300. So what if I get a player who is a lower rated player or something? So should I continue with this style, or should I play the moves like you said, that g4, g5, something like
I
this?
mean,
I
it's a
mean,
question of style. For example, bishop e6 didn't
yeah,
work here, but in particular, I'm very impressed with this creative idea because I myself would not have thought of it very easily. For example, the first moves that come to my mind here are say g4 and maybe bishop moving the bishop to g5 and all of these normal moves.
yeah,
But the fact that you are creatively thinking of this moves is a big strength that you have, and that is why you
mhm,
shouldn't really be giving up. In fact, you should be looking at opponents defenses a little more carefully. Like, I'm sure you considered castles and you thought of take
yeah,
and f6, which is very good, and you
yeah.
also considered fe6 which is
No, actually, I even saw the moon.
you also saw knight c5, but you missed that after queen c4 there is queen e7.
Yeah, queen c4, queen e7. I
But
missed
you know,
this.
Hiram, I have a feeling that even after queen c4, fe6, this position might be okay for black.
But if I take bishop takes c5,
Yeah, but okay. Can I take back?
okay, and after
Yeah,
queen takes c5.
maybe queen e7. You have queen e5. Yeah, possibly white is better here,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, I thought that white is better.
Yeah.
This is what I actually saw, that he cannot take fe6, and that's why I played this. But uh, that didn't work actually.
Okay. Okay.
So even if I get some, I mean, some low rated opponents or
I
such
think
players, still I should
I think the
continue with
chances
this
of
style.
your lower rated opponents finding the defense knight c5, queen e7 is lesser than an IM finding it. So in a way, if
Yeah,
you
yeah,
if you do
obviously.
play this, I think do study games of Tal. I think they will help
Yeah,
you. Try to see his decisions which he makes with these bishop into e6, sometimes bishop into g6. You know, he plays some sacrifices where you know there is a defense. Like if you look at it with the engine, you will understand there is a defense, but the opponent is unable to find it. So what you do in chess, if you want to learn something, you don't really kind of go in a structured way, like, okay, here a I should play bishop e6, b I should sack my bishop, c I should do this. What you do is you see a lot of things and you absorb the concept subconsciously, not even at a conscious level. You are looking at Tal's games and you are understanding, oh, this is a defense possible here, oh, this is happening in this game. You are not just learning, you are just trying to absorb things. And then you will see, when you play a game, you will be able to spot your moves much faster, opponent's defenses much clearer, and stuff like that. So I think for your style which you love, seeing Charles games is a good idea.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Okay, Hiram, I think
And
very good game, very interesting game. Keep going, yeah, you're playing well.
uh, yes, sir. Just one last
Yeah.
question. Sir, I study books like Perfect Chess or the Woodpecker Method. But what happens after a while? I mean, after I have seen much of them, I get bored. So I feel like I should skip to another book, or I should do something else. So some other book. So should I change between the books, or should I continue with one book and finish it and then go on to the next book?
Okay. Why do you feel like shifting from your incomplete book to the next book?
Yeah, because basically now perfect chess or the woodpecker method, they are basically studies. So I solve a lot of them, but after a while I get bored. So
Why do you
I
get
feel like
bored?
I should study.
Why do you get bored? Because you are not interested in solving those positions?
No, maybe because of the continuous repetition, it becomes bored. Because the woodpecker methods, you have to solve the same problems 7 times, and to build up your strength, to see the
Yeah,
variations
yeah.
quickly.
Well,
So if
I mean,
I,
in an ideal world, I would say that you should finish every book before going to the next one. But I think for different people, things work differently. For example, you are going to do CA, you said, right?
yeah.
So when you study for, let's
Oh,
say,
no. I left the course. I mean, I cleared my foundation, and then I told that
you're
okay, I
not
will.
doing, okay.
Uh,
But
no,
let's say any exam that you're studying for, some people can take one subject, finish it entirely, and then move to the next one. Some people
yeah,
try to do two subjects. So in the morning they study one subject, let's say accounts, and in the evening they will study the other one, let's say financial planning. So in this way, what happens is they don't get bored of something. And you need to understand yourself better, because it's easy to say like to yourself, no, I should finish this book entirely. But if you're not able to grasp the concepts, if it's becoming too much, why don't you make it in a way which suits you? There are no fixed rules, right, to success. For example, today I
yeah,
go and interview Gukesh, and he says I don't use an engine. I go and interview Nihal Sareen, and he says I use engine. Today I go and interview Harika, and she says she never went to school. When I interview Vaibhav Suri, he says that when I go to college, I enjoy myself and I get fresh. All are successful. All of these people are success, have their own success
of
story. So for you, if reading a book fully is becoming stressful, why don't you break it up? Why don't you say, okay, I'll read this much, then I'll go to the next book, then I'll read a few parts, then I'll come back. But I think it's important that which books are good, you try to complete them, because there might be something interesting which you are missing out.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, sure.
And also Perfect Your Chess, I think, is a beautiful book. In fact, it's by Volokitin and Grabinski, I think.
Gabinski.
And these
Yeah,
some of the
Gabinski.
positions there are excellent, like, so don't miss out on those, some of the nice ones, like you might end the book at halfway, and there are some very nice ones later on. And somewhere we get this feeling that something new may give us more value than something which is kind of half left. this is
Kind of
this is some
halfway.
always a thought, like if I'm reading my great predecessors, I start off with by saying, wow, all classics, I will learn a lot. Then after 30 pages I'll be like, okay, now how about woodpecker method, it will give me the edge. This feeling is always there, that when we start something, it's the freshness that pushes us. But when we do something, it starts becoming a little boring and old. So what I would recommend you to do in such a situation is not look for something external, like, hey, this is going to lead to an improvement, hey, my rating will boost up, or I'll become a stronger player, I'll become an IM, I'll win against GM or whatever. Just try to figure out
Yeah,
whether you are improving as a chess player or not. So try to analyze yourself, try to see if you see right now, you showed me a game, I don't know what it's going to help me with, whether bishop e, but I learned something. I learned maybe g4 is an idea. So when you have this attitude of learning all the time, then it doesn't matter which book it is, how many pages you read, what you are doing. More important is to keep learning every moment, that you are doing.
Yeah. So thank you, sir. Thank you for your words of
Yes.
wisdom.
All right, Hiram. Thank you for joining and good
Yeah.
luck to you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.